Friends, we are standing right now in front of the Church of Holy Sepulchre, one of three churches that was built originally by Helena, mother of Constantine, in 326. The three churches that she built are the Church of Annunciation in Nazareth, Church of Nativity in Bethlehem, and Church of Holy Sepulchre here in Jerusalem. Of the three, only the Church of Nativity in Bethlehem was never destroyed. The others were destroyed and rebuilt many times over, which means that the last 5 stations of the Via Dolorosa that are located here don't seem at all like what there was here back then. And in order to have a clearer grasp of things, what I'd like for you to do is to please undress this church and remain in your minds with the image of the naked rock that is shaped like a human skull. And before we go in, notice also there is a ladder, a wooden ladder, up at the very top. Remember it because we're going to mention it later on inside. Come. So as soon as we enter the church, we're going to proceed up to the top of the hill of Golgotha. And Golgotha in Aramaic, Gulgolet in Hebrew, and skull in English all mean exactly the same. The hill had a shape of a human skull, and it was designated as the place of capital punishment. And so with time, the accumulation of skeletons and skulls reinforced the name Golgotha to this place. Now this right here is station number 10 of the Via Dolorosa, the place where Jesus, unable to bear the thought that he was led to crucifixion, here finally faints. This is also the place where the Roman soldiers started fighting among themselves for the garments that he wore. And if we look over here, notice we see here an old man, a young boy, an angel, and a ram tangled in the bush. This is the scene of sacrifice of Isaac. Abraham about to sacrifice his only son so as to show his love for God, and all that symbolically at the very place where God sacrifices his son for humanity. Station 10 is under control of the Latin Orthodox, and all of the mosaics that we see around here all date to 1810 when this church was last rebuilt, except for that one up there, which is from the Crusader period from 1141. Station 11 is the place where Jesus was nailed to the cross. Over here we can see Jesus on the cross. At his feet, Mary Magdalene, the woman of ill repute, converted to good by Jesus. We see Mary dressed in black, mourning for her son not yet dead, and the Roman soldier anxious to get everything over and done with, he not having any interest in being there. Station 11 is Roman Catholic. In between Station 11 and Station 12, we see this little chapel that is called Our Lady of Suffering. Notice we are seeing here a statue of Mary with tears in her eyes and a sword that traverses her side. They say she felt such grief that it was as if someone had pierced her heart with a knife. And this is also the place of the traditional site of Station 13, where Mary received the body of Jesus that was removed from the cross, handed to her, and she brought it down to the place of burial. Station 13 is also Roman Catholic. So if we stop and summarize, we have 10 Latin Orthodox, 11 and 13 Roman Catholic, and Station 12 is Greek Orthodox. Come. Station 12 is the actual place of the crucifixion. Here, on this stone, they placed the cross and crucified Jesus. And at approximately 3 p.m., Jesus on the cross raised his head and shouted, Eli, Eli, lama azavtani? My God, why have thou forsaken me? And at that moment, he dies on the cross. As he dies, an earthquake shakes the ground, and the rock of Golgotha cracks to the bottom. And the blood of Jesus drips into the crack as all life leaves the body. Afterwards, the body is then removed from the cross, handed to Mary, and she brings it down to the place of burial. Notice that there's an abundance of lamps over here, as well as the iconostasis, the wall of images that is here. Every time we see those two things, it's a dead giveaway to the fact that it is Greek Orthodox. All right, so let's proceed down to the place of burial.